Welcome back to the channel, everyone. It's Joshua and Iron. So check this out. Wavlink sent a dock, and we want to thank Wavlink for sending this dock over. We're going to test this out. We're going to see how it works. I can't wait to see how many different things I can connect to this. It's also a 5K universal dock station, and you're able to connect 2 monitors, I believe. So we're going to test that out and see, but first we have to open this up. And this is a giant box. There we go. Open this up. There it is. So docking stations have like the weirdest names, right? So this is the WL-UG69DK1 from Wavlink. Oh, wow, that looks so nice. Here we go. Display link. It is display link. Just for those that want to know right off the bat, it's display link. And I think display link gets a bad rap because people try to put like high refresh rate monitors. Display link is made for like professional monitors, like 60 hertz, not gaming monitors and stuff like that. So this is what it looks like in the box. And I think that's why display link gets such a bad rap. So obviously we have the dock, nice and hefty, and we're going to have these spots out here with all the accessories and plugs and whatnot. Let's open this up. So it's the plug for the external power. Nothing else is in there. Here is just paperwork, a thick booklet so you can read on how to connect things, and of course the cables, which we're going to look at. There we go. The first one is a USB-C to USB-C, and the second one is USB 3.0A to USB-C. So here's what's in the box. We have protective film on this, but what I want to do is read off what is on this docking station. So here's your switch, your on-off switch. Nice and firm. It feels really good. This is where you'll plug in your external power. You have for your Ethernet cable, stuff like that. You have HDMI display port, which you can only use one of these, so you're either going to use HDMI display port, and then you have also HDMI display port for the second monitor, and that is the 5K. So you have to use display port for 5K. You have 2 USB 3.0s on this side, and then this USB-C, which connects to your MacBook or PC or whatever. And on this other side, we have 4 more USB-A 3.0s, and then of course your headset and microphone is on there as well. But what I like about this, let's take this off. I want to see the actual color of it. Okay, there it is. It's the other way. The actual color of this is like a graphite. It's like black, but graphite. It's nice. I like the lettering. It's going to look good on a desk. And what I like is that it actually has rubber feet that are really, really good. So that's a plus. So we're going to connect this to monitors, connect this to my MacBook, maybe even try to see if I can connect my iPad Pro onto this. We'll do some experiments with this, and this way you know what you're getting into. But so far, I like the build quality. I like how everything feels premium, especially these cords. They feel nice and rugged. Along with this, I think it'll look great on the desk. but there's only one way to find out, so meet me there. Okay, welcome back, guys. So this is what I have going on. I have my MacBook Pro connected to this Wavlink 2 display Type-C docking station. It's capable of doing 5K. I don't have any 5K monitors, but I do have these 2 monitors that are connected to it, and I wanted to show you that I have OBS running on one, and if I wanted to, I can open up this drive, set it in this other one, and then open up my YouTube channel as well. Go here. I lose my mouse. And I view my channel. So I have my channel going, and then I can go, actually, go here. And let's say I need to open this. And it's going to open in my MacBook. But then I can drag it and put it on the screen. So I did some test setups, and this is what you're seeing. That's why this is just a test. Honestly, this thing is so versatile. So I have an EVGA capture card that is actually plugged in through here. And there's just one gripe I have with this is a Type-C dock, right? But there's only one Type-C connection, and that is the connection into your MacBook, or if you have a Windows laptop, that's what it would also go through. And that's kind of limiting. If I didn't have like these Type-C to Type-A connection, I wouldn't have been able to use it, or I would have to find a Type-A 3.0 to connect it to this. I also have my audio interface connected to this dock. Everything is running through this dock right now. My MacBook, my microphone, my audio interface. I have some speakers back here, these 2 monitors, and I also have this capture card that's going through it and into this as well. So it's doing a lot of work. It's doing really good work. There's one thing that I don't know how to put this. So I know that like DisplayLink gets a bad rap sometimes, and I think it's because people try to do like 144 hertz monitors like for gaming. This is like business stuff. Like this is for if you need extra real estate, you have the screens. You can connect it to, if you have to, connect it to like a television if you're doing like meetings and stuff like that. That's what DisplayLink is literally for. It's not like for gaming at 120 hertz. We did have to download the DisplayLink drivers, which is easy to do. It's just on their website, and you go to the model name and it pulls up right as soon as you type in that model name. You're able to go right to the drivers, download them. It's real quick and easy. I think that's a lot easier and better, especially like these days and age where, I mean, I guess you can send like a thumb drive, but I would rather just go to a website, download the drive, and get it done with. It's easier. There's no like extra thumb drives just hanging around afterwards. So currently this is connected with 2 display ports. I have a ton of display ports because I like to PC game, and normally that's what is used to get the higher, refresh rates and stuff. While like HDMI 2.1 is, I think it's like limited to 120, which isn't bad. I mean, that's still great. There is another thing that's connected to it. I would turn it on, but I think it would really drown me out. I have my ring light connected to this as well. And I know there's like a cluster of wires around here. Wires is just going to be part of, it's going to be part of building a desk and having your dock station set up. You're going to have your cables hanging out, especially if you're using things that are behind your monitor, but the connections in front. I do like that the 2 connections to these monitors are in the back here. I think that makes it look like, it makes it look cleaner, while just the USB ones are out in front, and then you kind of have to do your best. I did mention there is 3.5 millimeter headset and microphones up here as well. I don't have a microphone that uses 3.5, but I'm sure it works just fine. It does come with its own power supply. You plug it in, there's a switch back there. You can turn everything off. That's real convenient because instead of having to, turn everything off or unplug stuff, you got to switch. I also wanted to do this. So I have my other drive set up. And let's say I needed to find like other video stuff or audio sound effects, and maybe I had it on, go to this. So now I'm able to have different applications open, monitor my OBS. I still have my original laptop screen that I can do stuff on. I think docking stations are great. I think everybody should probably have a docking station. Take a look at this dock station, especially if you don't mind just having that one type C, the uplink to it. I mean, it is kind of limiting. And I say kind of because there are little adapters like I'm using right here. It works great. It's not doing anything like weird or anything. It's actually working out pretty good. So I have these drives connected, and I have my, like I said, my audio interface back here. As you can see, it's my mono audio interface. I have that connected to it as well. It works just fine. Everything's going through this dock station. If you're in the market and if you're trying to expand workspace and you need 2 monitors, check this out. This actually works out pretty well. It is limited to 5K 60 hertz, limited range 5K. I mean, it's more towards professionals. And if you're using 5K monitors, you're probably doing like color grading, stuff like that. Other than that, guys, this Wavlink dock station. Thank you again, Wavlink, for sending this out. I really like to experiment with these. I really wanted to see if it was going to be able to run my XLR to this camera, which is a Sony A6600, while having all my audio stuff plugged into it, while running 2 monitors, and then using the audio from my microphone as well, all going through this dock. That's pretty powerful. And the best part about it is it's not taking up ports that are on your PC or Mac. You have one cord going in. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
USB-A 3.0 connectors on this. And now, I mean, you have different things now. You have your Thunderbolt ports to run like your Thunderbolt drives. Like I have a Thunderbolt drive here without having to sacrifice a Thunderbolt port for like a USB drive or something. I think stuff like this works out great. If videos like this help you out, please let me know in the comments. Thank you, Wavlink, for sending this out. This thing looks great on my desk. I know like these wires are something else, but that's just part of growing and having 2 monitors and audio interface and a camera. It just comes with the territory, guys. I tried to clean it up as best I could, like especially this one. This wire is so hard. I had to try to find a type A and I couldn't find it, but I had to work with what I got. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. It's running a lot. I'm actually kind of surprised at it. Drop those comments. You got any questions? I'll try to answer them as best as I can. I'm just a guy just like you guys, so I'm learning as I go as well. But thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to look at this monitor because that's where my OBS is. But I got to go. This is my back.